The Path of Awakening, a teaching inspired by the Buddha. Brothers and sisters on the path, today we gather not merely to listen with our ears, but to listen with our hearts. The Blessed One, the Buddha, who walked this earth more than 2,500 years ago, did not speak words to decorate the mind. He spoke to free us from suffering. His teaching, the Dharma, is not bound by time, culture, or religion. It is timeless truth. Just as fire burns whether in India, China, or Cambodia, truth shines everywhere. The Buddha's message was simple yet profound. Life contains suffering, but liberation is possible through wisdom, ethical living, and mental cultivation. Today, let us walk together through his teachings, reflect on their meaning, and discover how we may live with peace, compassion, and true freedom. The reality of life. The Buddha began his teaching with honesty. He did not promise endless pleasures, nor did he deny the struggles of existence. He pointed directly to the truth. Birth is suffering, aging is suffering, illness is suffering, death is suffering, separation from what we love is suffering, association with what we dislike is suffering, not attaining what we desire is suffering. This is the first noble truth, the truth of dukkha, unsatisfactoriness. But let us not misunderstand, the Buddha was not a pessimist. He was a doctor describing a disease so that he could give a cure. Just as a physician first diagnoses illness before prescribing medicine, so did the Buddha show us the condition of human life. When we reflect honestly, we see this truth in our own lives. No wealth, no fame, no love can fully protect us from pain, loss, or impermanence, yet instead of despairing, this truth opens the door to wisdom. The cause of suffering. The Buddha then pointed to the second noble truth, the cause of suffering. He revealed that suffering arises from craving tanha, from clinging and attachment. We crave pleasure, we crave existence, we crave non-existence, we cling to possessions, to relationships, to our own views, to our very identity. Like someone grasping at a flame, we burn ourselves with the fire of desire. But here lies the deeper insight. It is not life itself that causes suffering, it is our ignorance and craving. When we demand that life be permanent, when we resist change, when we chase endlessly without contentment, we create suffering in the mind. Think of a river, it flows, changing moment to moment. If you try to hold the water in your hands, it slips away. Life is like this. We suffer not because the river flows, but because we want it to stay still. The end of suffering. The Buddha then gave us hope. The third noble truth teaches that suffering can cease. Just as fire dies when fuel is removed, suffering ends when craving and ignorance are abandoned. This state is called nibbana, a peace beyond all conditions. It is not a place, not a heaven far away, but the direct experience of freedom here and now. The Buddha described it as the highest bliss, the unshakable peace, the end of birth and death. And he assured us this is possible for each one of us. Nibbana is not only for monks or saints, it is the potential of the human heart. The path to liberation. How then do we walk to this freedom? The fourth noble truth is the path, known as the Noble Eightfold Path. 1. Right view, seeing life as it truly is, understanding impermanence, suffering, and non-self. 2. Right intention, cultivating thoughts of renunciation, goodwill, and harmlessness. 3. Right speech, speaking truthfully, kindly, and with purpose. 4. Right action, living ethically by refraining from killing, stealing, and sexual misconduct. 5. Right livelihood, earning a living that does not harm others. 6. Right effort, guarding the mind, abandoning unwholesome states, cultivating wholesome ones. 7. Right mindfulness, being present, aware of body, feelings, mind, and phenomena. 8. Right concentration, developing deep meditative absorption leading to clarity and wisdom. This path is not to be worshipped from afar, it is to be walked. Step by step, it is practical. Like a roadmap, if one walks with sincerity, the destination will be reached. The practice of mindfulness. In modern times, mindfulness has become popular, but mindfulness in the Buddha's teaching is more than relaxation, it is awakening. To be mindful is to live fully in the present moment, to observe without clinging, to see things as they truly are. When we eat with awareness. When we breathe with awareness. When anger arises, we do not become anger, we recognize it, understand it, and let it go. The Buddha said, mindfulness is the path to the deathless. Heedlessness is the path to death. Thus, mindfulness is the gate to freedom. The power of compassion. Alongside wisdom, the Buddha emphasized compassion, Kru-47 a macron, and loving kindness, metta. The enlightened heart does not seek only its own liberation, but embraces all beings. The Buddha taught, as a mother would protect her only child with her life, even so let one cultivate a boundless heart towards all beings. Imagine a world where every person radiates loving kindness instead of hatred, generosity instead of greed, wisdom instead of ignorance. Such a world begins not outside, but in our own heart. When we practice compassion, our own suffering softens, forgiveness frees us, loving kindness connects us. In this way, the Dharma heals both self and society. Impermanence, the great teacher. One of the most profound teachings of the Buddha is anicca. Impermanence, everything arises, everything passes away. Mountains crumble, rivers shift, empires rise and fall, loved ones are born and die. Even the body we call I is in constant change, cells dying, cells renewing, breath entering, breath leaving. To deny impermanence is to live in illusion. To embrace impermanence is to find peace. The Buddha himself said before passing into parinibbana, all conditioned things are impermanent, strive on with diligence. The middle way. Before enlightenment, the Buddha tried both extremes, indulgence in luxury and harsh self-mortification. Neither brought liberation. Then he discovered the middle way, a path of balance, avoiding extremes of pleasure and pain. The middle way is not weakness, it is wisdom. It teaches us moderation, harmony, and clarity. In daily life, it reminds us to avoid excess, to live simply, to find joy in balance. Living the teaching today. Now let us bring these teachings into modern life. When we face stress, remember mindfulness, breathe, observe, and respond wisely. When we face conflict, remember compassion, speak gently, forgive, and let go. When we face loss, remember impermanence, nothing is truly ours, and that truth can set us free. When we chase endlessly after wealth or fame, remember the cause of suffering, craving binds us, contentment frees us. The Buddha did not ask us to blindly believe. He said, come and see, test the teachings in your own life. If they bring peace, continue. If not, investigate further. The Dharma is a living truth, not a dogma.